What's happening YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, Investing in the Rockies, and in today's episode we're going to be taking a look at all the dividends that I've earned so far. Now for those of you who are already subscribed to my channel and have been watching the videos, you'll know that I do an episode of this each and every month, and I'm documenting my progress and showing everyone exactly how much dividends I earn each month. So if you're interested in watching this journey, make sure you hit that subscribe button. For today's episode, we're going to look at two things. Firstly, we're going to take a look at Google Sheets, where I've done up a graph to show how much dividends I've earned for each month and to show the progression. This also shows exactly how much dividends I've earned in total. After this, we're going to jump into my Wealthsimple Trade account and we're going to look at each and every company that's paid me out a dividend and just look at the different amounts each company pays. So without further ado, let's dive into my Google Sheets graph and we'll have a look at exactly how much dividends I've earned. So here we are folks, here's the graph that I've done up on Google Sheets showing all the dividends that I've earned in 2020. As we can see here, back in January I hadn't even started investing, so I actually didn't earn anything in dividends. February was the first month I sort of started making these types of investments. I earned just 6 cents in dividends. March I earned 86 cents. April I earned $8.78. May I earned $7.92, and here in June is like the end of a quarter. So that's when you get paid out most of your dividends. Dividends you usually pay once every month or once every quarter. So in June here I got $43.71. That's been my best month so far. July $25.37. August $15.11. And September so far I've earned $30.81. I say so far because I know I'll be getting a few dividend payments towards the end of September, so that one's not over just yet. But as you can see, there's definitely an upward sort of trend in the dividends that I'm earning every month. If we take a look over here, the total amount I've earned so far in dividends is $132.62. I'm pretty happy with this. This is my first year of investing. I think it's going pretty well. It's only going to go up from this point onwards. It's not going to go down. As you all know, earning dividends is like a snowball effect. The more money you put into stocks, dividend paying stocks, the more money you're going to receive then in dividends. So as you can see here, I'm kind of averaging roughly $30 per every single month on dividends. That's going to go up and up. Before I know it, I'll be earning $100 a month on dividends, and before you know it, then I'll be earning $1,000 a month on dividends. It's going to take time. It's definitely a process, but if you just stick to your strategy, and I intend just to stick to my strategy, eventually I want to be able to live off these dividends without having to actually work. And I'd just like to quickly talk about the number one rule when you're a dividend investor. Make sure you reinvest the dividends. Don't be going, oh, I earned $30 this month, let's take that out and go to the bar for pints or whatever, spend it in clothes, whatever. Make sure you're reinvesting every dividend that you earn back into your portfolio, as this will then create the snowball effect, and the dividends you earn the next month will be slightly bigger, and this will go on and go on and go on. I can't stress how important it is to make sure you're reinvesting your dividends. This strategy will not work if you don't reinvest your dividends, so get them reinvested. So yeah, there you have it. There's all the dividends I've earned so far. We're now going to jump into my Wealthsimple Trade account and we're going to look at all the different companies and see which company's paying out what dividend. Just before we jump into looking at which companies are paying me what dividends, I want to quickly point out that if you haven't set up a Wealthsimple Trade account and you'd like to, click the link that I'm going to leave in the description below. And once you deposit $100 and trade $100, you'll receive $10 free, and I'll receive $10 free. These are all the people that so far have used my link, so big shout out to everyone. Thanks very much. And the latest person here is Gang, so thanks very much, Gang. Really appreciate that, and I hope you enjoy your $10. But yeah, as I was saying, if you haven't set up your Wealthsimple Trade profile yet, use my link to set it up, and you'll get a free $10 too, and so will I. So right here we have the activity section of my Wealthsimple Trade account, and I've just filtered it so it's only showing the dividends. And we're going to take a look at August dividends, and we're going to take a look at September's dividends. If you want to see earlier dividends, make sure you go check out my earlier videos on this topic. I'll link them in the description below. They're in my channel. So yeah, we'll just scroll down to August here. There we go. So August 5th, SETI, that's an ETF. They pay out their dividend each and every month, which is great. It's always nice getting monthly dividends. I earned $1.20. GD, this is an American based. This is based out of the United States. They pay their dividend quarterly. I received $4.43. August 10th, Ryokan. This is a REIT, a real estate investment trust. They pay out their dividends each and every month. I received $1.44. VDY, this is another ETF, monthly paying dividend of $2.44. VRE, this again is a REIT, a real estate investment trust. They paid a dividend of $1.74 on August 11th. Apple, everyone knows who Apple is. Massive fan of Apple. They just recently done a stock split. So they split their stock. If you had one stock of Apple, it's split into four different stocks. So I had one stock of Apple and then it split, and so I had four, and then I bought another one just pretty recently. So I have five Apple stocks at the minute. They pay out their dividend every quarter, and I received $1.09 from them. Shaw Communications, like this is like a Wi-Fi company here in Canada. I received $1.38 on August 28th. My last August dividend payment was XRE. This is another REIT, a Canadian REIT. I got $1.39. So then we move into September. September is kind of the end of the quarter for a lot of companies that pay out dividends. So I'm expecting to have a good month in September. Enbridge, this is one of the biggest energy companies here in Canada. I received a dividend of $6.48, so that's a really nice dividend. It's huge. Fortis, another energy company here in Canada, I received $3.82, and that's Canadian Tire. I received $4.55. SETI, these are the ones that pay out every month. I received $1.20. Ryokan, I received $2.64. If we just compare that, yeah, see, back in August, I received $1.44. I actually bought more Ryokan recently enough, like back in August, after this sort of dividend payment. So that's why it's jumped right up here to 264. So I'll be expecting now to get 264 from them guys every month, unless I buy more, of course, which I probably will at some stage. VDY 363, VRE $1.74. ExxonMobil, one of the biggest oil companies in America, $4.60. IBM $2.15, and that takes us up to the 10th of September. It's the 13th of September today. A lot of companies pay out their dividends towards the end of the month as well, so I'm expecting to receive more dividends at the end of September, and when I do, I'll be updating it all on YouTube. So stay tuned for that. So that's more or less it for today's episode, folks. Hope you enjoyed that one. Just pretty simple, all the dividends that I've earned so far. If you're interested in watching my journey to financial freedom and you want to pick up some financial tips yourself, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hope everyone enjoyed that, and I'll see you all again in the next episode. Take it easy.